You don't have bad luck. The reason that bad things happen to you is because you're a dumbass. A dumbass.
Okay, guys, good morning. What is it? Wednesday morning, and it's 10 minutes to 8. I done had to leave, man. I got a lot to do, and I don't know, for sure what Zach's gonna do, if he's coming in or not. So I'm having to think just a little bit different. He said he was. He said the reason why he didn't come to work yesterday was because their power went out. So I know that's fine if you need to take, if your power is out and you need to take time off for whatever. That's cool. Just tell me. That's all I ask. I don't think that's asking too much, really. So I just said, we said, well, his phone died, they didn't have no power. I mean, it's always something like that. When it's never like, damn, dude, my bad. It's never that. It's always some excuse. I mean, and that's why he overslept, because his phone died. But I'm like, that's fine if you need a day off because your power went out. Just call me and tell me. Well, I couldn't because my phone was dead. But he could have got up and went out to his car and put his phone on the car charger and texted me or something. See what I'm saying? He's just coming up with excuses, so there's no penalty for him. And I'll be honest, see, I can't hardly afford to give him the next day off. Because I'm already short of help. We got a heavy week, short of help with Francisco being gone. So, I'm having to work him today, and I don't even want to work him, really. I don't. It's just a pickle that I'm in, man, It's okay. It'll come out in the wash. I got a severe attitude, so. And if Francisco was here, Zach wouldn't even be working. If Francisco was here, Zach might not even work the rest of the week. It just burns me up that I'm having to bow down. See, that's the biggest thing. I having to, I'm having to kiss ass because I need the help so bad, and because I, got all this work, that I've created for just so guys that work for me can do it. Like I went out yesterday and I made over $500, and I was home at 2, no problem. I'm back out here this morning at 7:45. Not a big deal. But I can't do all the properties but solo. Not the amount, not the volume that I have. So it's ugly, man, being in this spot, man. It's when you decide to step up and grow past, one guy or whatever, you run into some problems if that one guy don't show up. It's ugly. And ain't nothing you can do about it. Except for drop customers. And, that ain't smart. But on another front, so the lady, nephew did get that lawnmower, y'all, and we knew that, we knew that was going to happen. I knew that there was no way that I was going to end up with that lawnmower. even if I'd have had the money with me the other day or went back over there and bought it the other day, I don't think she would have sold it to me the other day either. I don't know that for sure. She might have, but I think once her son and grandson and everybody figured out that she was selling that mower, that that one of them was destined to get it. It wasn't going to be me, for sure, for sure. So, okay, y'all, it's 10:15. I got done with that one. Me and Zach did the first two. Zach did another one, and Zach's on the way to the fifth one, and so am I. And get this, y'all, must be something in the freaking air, man, because I done picked up another customer right next door to the customer that I've been doing. I've been doing the property back there for, I don't know, probably about 7 years or so, and, you know, building contacts. And when I was there today, and it's the brother of one of those big ones I did yesterday, where I got video at yesterday, and in my neighborhood too, and it's a 70. So the new one's a $70 property, man. So I love 70. I like 70, y'all. And anyway, she's been put. I feel sorry for her, man. Really, because she's been push mowing that yard, and there ain't no freaking way, man, that I wouldn't push mow it. But she's telling me, she's telling me that she can't do it today, but she can do it, after Saturday. Her check hits on Saturday, she said. So, bro, you ought to do her yard for free. No, I ain't gonna start all that. But I'll do her a solid once I get over there and get the customer. She's looking for a regular cut from a regular guy. And how did I get that one? From the customer that I already got right there. She asked her who's cutting the grass, and the lady told her, and then she saw me pull up, and she came out there, and I walked the property with her, and I told her everything that I do, and she said, "It sounds good to me. I'm so tired of me trying to maintain this grass." And I'll show y'all the property when I get over there and do it. But I told her that I'd have to have a 2-week deal. I told her $70 every 2 weeks, $80 the first cut, and spray. I'm going to spray over there big time, and that's going to help out. And I told her I got to do it every 2 weeks when I do hers, the other one, the original one. So I mean, I'm breaking a record here in August, man. Well, I'm breaking 2 records. I've lost more customers than I've ever lost in August, July, August, and I've gained more properties than I've ever gained in August. I mean, I've gained 1, 2, 3, 6 properties in the last week. And 3 of those properties is from brand new customers. I don't know. And I don't advertise at all. Some guys coming in the comments was asking me how at what point did I stop advertising? To be honest with y'all, man, I never have really advertised other than throwing an ad on Craigslist back in the day. And I have picked up a few jobs from Nextdoor website. I've picked up a couple from Facebook. But I'm not trying to get customers, y'all. I'm not I got 99 problems, and getting customers ain't one, y'all. For real. They are just, the longer you stay in it, but if I had a standoffish attitude with that customer, like I've seen some of the other guys have on YouTube, and the original customer, well, number one, I wouldn't have been doing it for 7 years. And that's what you want. You want to go to the same properties, as long as you're making money and they're paying you and all that. You want to go to the same properties year in and year out, and and then get the properties around there that may need your service. But right now, I got to get over here where Zach is. Zach's on one, and he's by himself over here. So, and that's okay. I mean, I ain't got to hold his hand or nothing. But normally we're over here together. But he knows what he's got to do. So, and he did great on. He got to work on time. did good on the first 2 that we did together. And, you know, I really ain't got a whole lot of talk, though, for him, you know. Because I'm pretty, you know, I don't know, man. I'm pretty disappointed about yesterday. But, you know, that's my problem, right? It ain't his problem, it's my problem. I'm okay if I don't say a word to the guys that work for me all day long. It don't matter. As long as they're doing what we're supposed to be doing, I ain't got to have a conversation. I ain't got to be friendly or unfriendly. I just, you know, can just be, you know. But I know I'm not loaning no money out, and I ain't giving no front on no pay. Man, that's crazy, y'all. And I picked up 2 more in my neighborhood. Regular customers in my neighborhood, 2 70s. But the more customers that you got, well, the more likely you ain't gonna run out of work in the wintertime too. Of course, the more customers you got, the more of a headache it can be too. But considering I'm every 2 weeks, it's obvious that I gotta have more customers than somebody that's every week. If you're doing properties every week, then, you know, you don't really need as many customers as I got to make a living. I'm every 2 weeks. So with me being every 2 weeks, that's makes it where I have to do, I have to have more customers than somebody that's weekly. And it probably costs me more, but and you're not necessarily making more. It costs me more to have a bunch of customers than it does to have, like, you know, you can make bank off of, you know, 40 customers or so. I mean, you can make really good money if they're the right kind of properties and you can do everything they want to do. See, I got a mixture of that. I can make bank, but it's every 2 weeks. So I got to fill in that week where somebody else up north is going every week and they might be able to get away with 30 customers. Well, for me to make that money or pretty much equivalent to that money and stay busy, I had to have 50 or 60 customers if they got 30. And of course, it varies too on the type of properties that you're doing, how big they are, you know, how many properties does the customer have. I got a couple of customers where I'm getting, you know, $20,000 a year, $2,000 a month and stuff like that. So, where they got multiple properties, like I was telling y'all yesterday. But I need to get over here and help Zach, you know, get to a point of where he can. We're not going to be working that long today. Sure not. And I started, and I had to get home and look at everything. I ain't trying to get more customers, but one in my neighborhood, that's a freaking no-brainer if it's a regular cut. And that's what that's going to be, a regular cut. So. But that's cool though, man, you know, picking up another customer, man. I mean, that's unheard of, for sure. But Zach's got the one he's doing now. And then one more. But the one more he's got, I did it last week. It's that bed and breakfast over there. And it's going to be sweet for him because I sprayed. Of course, with sometimes the guys come out here and it doesn't matter if you sprayed or not, they're still going to weed eat wherever. They usually do. They can't just, you know, skip this or that, you know. They'll walk the same route around the property, you know, if it's been sprayed as they would if it hadn't been sprayed. And they run in the weed eater the same, so they don't. Me, I save a lot of time when I spray. And the guys that work for me, though, they don't usually save as much time as I do because, well, they didn't spray, so they don't know exactly where to spray, where I sprayed at. be a job over there that he should be able to mow it without having to weed eat at all. There's nothing over there that he should not have to crank up a weed eater over there. But I know him, but he will, and he'll weed eat more than, yeah. See, if I went over there to do it by myself right now, I wouldn't weed eat at all. I wouldn't even crank the weed eater up. As long as the spray worked, and I know it did, because it always works. Because we've had rain and heat, and, you know. But that's a weekly, so that's like getting another customer or that's like getting another property, you know. But I got to do this one up here, and I wish I had the bagger. The one I used the bagger on a couple weeks ago, she said it was tall, and I'm gonna probably regret that I don't have the bagger with me, because the bagger can, well, you don't make near the mess, and you know there's no place to blow the grass on this job. So my trick to that is, okay, let's cut it a little bit high. Tell you what, boy, I love getting them properties in my neighborhood and close by like that. Because, boy, if you can really, that's how you can really make a lot of money, is everything to be close to your headquarters. And I charge them the same as I would if it were 15 miles away. Only I don't have to drive 15 miles there and back by making the same money. No fuel, no wear and tear, no time on the road. Oh my God, it's like your density is freaking critical, man. I mean, density is probably the most important thing. I mean, you can make up bad pricing with density. You can make it up with that, because you can do so much in the density that you can make up for say you price one wrong or whatever, and you're kind of stuck in that one for the season. You get enough yards around it, you won't feel it. When it hurts is when you drive 15 minutes and you done underpriced the yards. That's what hurts. And I don't normally drop a customer in the middle of the summer, unless, you know, they play games with the money or the timing, or they, you know, do something outside the box. Yeah, she said it was tall. All right, 1 o'clock, man. That's a wrap, man. You get your density right, boy. You can do, you know, back in the day, man, it would take us, you know, shoot, till 3:30 to make less money. Not much less, but to make less money than it takes us now. And it's all because of the density. It ain't about how much we're charging. The numbers have pretty much stayed the same. But the properties that we're picking up are close by, and we're just, you know, getting them all the ones that are close by that we can. You know, when people call me, first thing I want to know is where are you located? Because if you're in my home city, then I want to do your property if we can come to an agreement on money. It always comes down to money. But see, I can give them a better rate if I'm already here, you know, and I'm already out on that whatever neighborhood that is, right? All right, y'all be safe out here, man. Y'all get jobs. All I can say is drink all I can say is drink plenty of fluid and take frequent breaks, and don't drag yourself, man. That's all I can say. I ain't dragging myself. It's Ray, I'll kick back, man.